Hello everybody, this will be my audience. Today I will be talking about one of my one of my biggest hobbies other than working and hanging out with my relatives and family and my girlfriend. It's playing Xbox. So recently I've been playing, before last few weeks I've been playing a lot of PUBG, which is Players Battleground Unknown. And there's also another game that's pretty similar, so they can kind of go hand in hand. It's called Fortnite. Um, Recently, I've been playing a lot of them. I started out playing PUBG. That's what all my friends started playing. Um, that's what I played that for a good amount of time, and then I kind of started drifting over to Fortnite once my friends started playing Fortnite. Um, they are very similar, but at the same time, they're also very different. They have the same kind of game concept. I like them very both. I can't say I don't like one or the other because I spent a good amount of time playing them since that's one of my bigger hobbies. But I'm going to talk to you about Fortnite at first. Fortnite, it's free, so that's what draws a lot of people to it. There's a good amount of people that play it. I play it on the Xbox, so I don't have a PC. A lot of people play it on the PC. That's what a lot of the good people, the pros, play it on. I just play it on Xbox because that's the system that I've had for years now. What I like about Fortnite is for a free game, it runs very smooth. There's not really much lagging. The game flows smooth. You do not lag out of games. Um, and if you're comparing it to PUBG, if you're running a game in PUBG and you're running a game of Fortnite, you can probably run a game or two in Fortnite compared to one game in PUBG. Games in PUBG take a lot longer. People kind of sit around and camp in the game. If you know what camping means, that just means that you're sitting in one spot, you're not moving really, you're just hanging out. So the map is so much bigger and it's the same amount of people in per game. So that's why the games, I think, take a lot longer in Fortnite compared to PUBG. In both games, you can play up to 3 people per party, so that's you and 3 other people. And you don't have to play with a party every single time. You can either play with 3 people, you can play a duos, which is you and someone else, or you can play a solo, which is you and nobody else. It's one-on-one, and in each game, there's 100 people in each game. So there's a lot of people, but with how big the map is, you don't see 100 people. You probably run into at most 15 to 20 people per time, and that's dependent if you play, depending what type of game type you play. Um, Fortnite, it's very customizable. It's free, but they make money because there's different type of outfits and characters and a bunch of different types of things that you can purchase with actual money. So the game might be free, but compared to PUBG, the game's $30 and there's nothing really like that you can purchase on top of customizable. So everybody has the same pretty much character besides like a little type of thing you can edit, but compared to Fortnite, you can't really customize at all. And Fortnite, every game is different. So when you spawn in the map, you can jump over the bus flies in over a certain map, over a certain projection over the map, and you can choose to fly in wherever you want. You can go wherever you want, and every time you go there, it's going to be different every single time, as is PUBG. But PUBG, there's a lot more. There's more different. There's guns, and if you get a different type of gun, it's a lot more of an advantage than that for PUBG. And PUBG. One of the reasons I stopped playing PUBG is because the connection is not nearly as good, and I spend money on PUBG to play the game. So you expect the connection to be better than what it is. I frequently lag out of PUBGs, and I swear it's always the worst times possible when I'm driving a car in PUBG or I'm in the top 10 or something like that. I always lag out, or my teammates lag out at the worst possible time. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of switched off from Fortnite to PUBG. But I hope everybody enjoyed my speech. I know if people don't play Xbox or any type of video game, you're gonna kind of be clueless to what I'm talking about. But I'm sorry, I could not figure out another topic, and that one that interests me as much. So, have a good day, everybody.
I have a question.
What's the question?
Which one are you better at, and why?
I would say I'm better at PUBG because I've put more time into it, and one of the reasons why I think you need to be good at Fortnite is you need to learn how to build, which is something I didn't talk about, is building. You can build your walls and stuff right in front of you so you can block enemies' bullets, and that's one of the main things that is different from PUBG compared to Fortnite. You can build in Fortnite, you can't build in PUBG. And that's something that someone going from one game to the other has to get used to, because I think if you're good at building in Fortnite, you can be good at the game, because you can, if you're a good builder in Fortnite, that's so much harder for you to kill, because you can build and they will have a hard time finding you and killing you because you're constantly building walls and moving. So that's why I think I'd be better at PUBG, because I'm not the best at building yet, because I'm still new to the game. But I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you.